Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah. Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. In my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it. I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Anyway, don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. A lot of people had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for them. When you're fighting the good fight, you even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
The Giants are set to punt. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready! 70 Timberwolves. Shane
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Come on. Dragon 6, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Play action with Richardson. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
The play clock got down to 5. A timeout comes in. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. $12 to go now on second down after the sack.
60 by 6. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. They get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that is good for a Detroit first down. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
19.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do... things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Cowboys ready.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. His push straight ahead nets maybe a yard at most. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. On the draw, this is Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Lowered back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Your start now. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Going on first down. It starts. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
The give here on second. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partner, as they try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants tie it up late in the first. Xavier Legette with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Mevis with a point after. And the Giants take the lead on that successful kick. Mevis ready to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-6 is our score. We'll return you to Detroit right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. It's a 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Riggs. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Now Richardson to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Giants will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. He got hit as he tried to throw, and normally those linemen are the ones making that hit to affect the pass, Brock. It is so nice to see one of the big boys on the other end of the impact play getting the INT that time.
And couldn't you almost feel the thought bubbles coming off his helmet? Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. You don't get many chances to get an interception as a D lineman. And that ball seemed to be in the air forever for him, but he makes the play. His friends, his family are celebrating, and most importantly, his teammates right by him.
Score one for the big boys, baby.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. You send him left out of the slot. From the gun, here's Dart. He put everything he's got behind it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Man in motion here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Quick one to the outside by Dodds. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down. Sending him on the dive. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. They give it to him again. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You tried bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Go! 79 Broncos, Viking 18.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Big strike here to Williams. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Pass the 60. Trap 50.
To throw, Richardson sends this to the end zone. And He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Here comes a two-point try partner. Richardson bringing his offense to the line. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for two.
The Lions.
Richardson's going to throw. And now down he goes. He's sacked, and they're unable to tie this game.
Giants 14. Lions 12.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here starts. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Dive play straight ahead. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Third and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First and 10 now from the 46. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready?
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Gibbs now from the gun. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38.
Got it. Ready?
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Riggs. Riggs. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Here's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Jameer
He's looking for his back, Jameer Gibbs there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Up 2nd and
You go
10.
middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Screen here for Gibbs. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Throwing again, Richardson. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down throw here from Richardson. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Bates now for the point after. And it's another miss. His second extra point has been off the mark. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Jackson now to return it. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Darts out of the shotgun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Hits his running back. And he'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Mevis ready to send this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Viking, 18.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Ready.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Ready.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On the jump.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Dragon 60.
He'll throw it. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. That's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. That's incomplete left side. Now he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
19, come on. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Let's go. Rig alert, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Now Dart. He connects with the rookie from LSU. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
There's a dive up the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Back to 60. Back to 60. 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's 4th down.
Wade, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Looking to throw. They connect for the first. And they're going to down it by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down from the 41. Dart going to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's Dart. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
We've got a man in motion. Give here to the motion man. And now right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal. At the Lions' 13-yard line.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Motion the tight end over. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Mevis ready to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready?
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Throwing on first down. It starts. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. 2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. Dumped off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Into the hands of Leggett. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, Giants.
Short pass brought in. He has room past the 25. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Blown back gets the handoff. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Back to the well again. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. Looking to throw. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Levis ready to send this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants get it back on the final play of the quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. 79. Back.
Darts back to throw. Lewis Line puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Back to throw. Here's Darts. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. It brings up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Darts. Has it in close. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Nevis ready to send this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. We'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. We'll be quickly trying to get set again.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard
19
line.
tight. 19 tight.
Play action. It's Richardson. Rolling out to his left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, set.
Richardson. Screen here for Gibbs. Shoots away from one. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd down.
Richardson on 3rd. This one to Williams out left side. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense up to the line fast.
13 yards on the play. That's another Detroit.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. He finds space, middle of the field. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Bates now for the point after. And finally gets one to go after a couple of misses already in this one.
Lions 25.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Giants hands team secures the football. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Here goes Dart to the air. Going deep here for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Now throw, 3rd and long. He finds Neighbors right side. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go, Shaq.
another carry for it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead.
Lions, 25. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Caught, nice gain left side. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They get 40 on the big hitter. And the Lions have a first down.
Now.
Goes to the hurry up here. To the air on this first down. Richardson finds a man right side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Ron. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Lions, 32.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Giants' hands team secures the football.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, they'll run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right, we talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this third down.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Here he goes, third and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Gets his offense in better field position here to start. Out close to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Kevin Byrie, step 60.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for Detroit first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Richardson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And they take him down right along the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions got to score in a hurry.
On the double.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Here we go. Trap 60. Trap. Bronco 80.
Looking to throw it. Oh, he lost the football. And it's picked out by the Giants. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Headed out right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
3rd down now. Here's Starks. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 from the 43. Setting him on the dive. Brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. We're drawn up for him.